So I think my first disclaimer has to be that I'm definitely the kind of person who just tends to like everything, especially if it's a piece of art. So I have labeled my tier list in a way that will actually help me sort these out. In our top spot, we have Wreck Me. Those are going to be the books that like destroyed me in a good way, in a very good way. Under that we have Creme de la Creme a la Edgar, which is an Aristocats reference. You know, it was one of those foods in a cartoon that you really wanted to try as a kid. That's going to be... Under that we have Perfectly Fine. Beneath that we have what I've deemed anti-rec, which is I would not recommend this to most people. And then at the very bottom we have Sneak It Back Onto the Library Shelf. These are books that I definitely would not recommend to people, but I'm also maybe a little ashamed to even admit to people that I've read. I don't know if any of these books are going to end up on that tier, but we'll see. Also, in sitting down to make this, I got to actually count how many Sapphic books I have read, and it was very sad. It was very saddening. Because why is it not 100 yet? Okay, number 1, right here we have The River Has Roots, Amal El-Motar. This was a fairy tale, and it was delightful. I listened to the audiobook, and honestly, it didn't wreck me. It's not up there at the top, but like, it's more than perfectly fine. Like, it was cream. It was a chef's kiss. We had a lovely Sapphic vibe romance. We have some non-binary characters, and it is a fairy tale. There's transformation, there's love, and it was cream a la Edgar. Okay, we're gonna speed run these. I don't really want this to be a video where I'm like explaining to you what each of these books are. I'm just going to share my initial feelings. Crier's War was a fantasy. It was one I read really early on. It's very much romantasy, it's court life. It's a little bit sci-fi, just a little bit. And it also, I'm not sure if it's cream. It's definitely perfectly fine. We're gonna leave it there for now. It's perfectly fine. Like, it's a YA, it's an easy, good read. I just don't know if it's cream. Okay, She Who Became the Sun. Wrecked me. Easily a 5-star for me. This is a historical fiction with a lot of gender commentary, a sapphic romance, and insane wit. This is such a witty book. It's so masterfully written, and I desperately need to revisit it. It's definitely cream, but I think it is up there with Wreck Me, for me, personally. The Dark Tide, wow. I'm not sure you'd have to be a really specific person for me to recommend this to you. The premise of it sounded really great, sounded really fun, but the execution was subpar. And I just didn't end up caring about really any of the characters. There is sapphic romance in it, and it is fantasy. There's like witchy elements. It's fun. It just didn't do it for me. Wow, I can't believe that I already have something on this tier already. Okay. Gearbreakers. I think Gearbreakers is definitely cream for me. It's more than perfectly fine. Gearbreakers is a sci-fi with like giant mecha units. This rebellious group is fighting back against a tyrannical government, and we have this really witty kind of bullying love language in this sapphic relationship, and I really vibed with that. So this is gonna be cream for me. And I'm gonna go ahead, the sequel, Godslayers. I liked Godslayers more than Gearbreakers, but I'm not sure it wrecked me. I think they're just gonna go side by side. They're both cream, easily cream. Okay, next we have I Married My Best Friend to Shut My Parents Up. This is not the sapphic manga I would recommend to people, but I think it may go deeper than that for me. I think I may be sneaking this back onto the library shelf. Yeah, we're gonna leave it there for now. I'm not gonna bash this book out loud. Didn't do it for me. We're gonna move on. Okay, The Price of Salt, Patricia Highsmith, a classic. This is what the movie Carol was based on, written in the 50s. One of the first, if not the first lesbian novel to feature a happy ending. Classic, the first sapphic book that I ever read. I have very fond memories of this book. Where is it gonna go? It didn't quite wreck me. It's definitely perfectly fine. I think it may be cream for me though. Oh, I'm also gonna put these in order, I think. Yep. I don't know if it's cream for me. I need to revisit it because I read it like, how old am I? I read it like 7 years ago. Yeah, I need to revisit it. It's going to be above Crier's War, though. It's going to stay right there. Okay. The Councillor. What the heck was this about? To me, I'm really struggling to remember it because it was a lot. There are a lot of things in it that remind me of Crier's War. It's fantasy. It's also that court life. It's got some fun politics in it. I feel like it's less YA than Crier's War. It's a little bit more adult. I honestly don't remember. I'm gonna put it in perfectly fine. Like, it's not something that I would purposefully not recommend to somebody. If I'm not recommending it to you, it's because I honestly forgot about it. Yeah, we're gonna put it at the back of perfectly fine for now. Next we have Gwen and Art Are Not in Love. I just finished this. My sister bought this for me for Christmas. It's not my typical genre. It's not something I would have bought for myself, but I'm really happy to have read it. It was really fun. It's definitely perfectly fine. Yeah, I don't think it's cream. It's gonna be perfectly fine for me. It may go behind Crier's War. The Well of Loneliness, Radcliffe Hall. If you've been with me on this channel, you've heard me talk about this book. This is arguably the first published lesbian novel from the 1920s. It's definitely perfectly fine. I'm not sure it's cream. It's not cream for me. It's a very historical read. I'm happy to have read it for its historical purposes. I think it may go here. I may put it above The Price of Salt, actually. Am I? Nah. It's gonna stay there. This is How You Lose Time War. Oh wow, look at that. Nobody's surprised that I put it there. This is How You Lose Time War is my all-time favorite book. So it wrecks me. Every time I read it, I've read it 4 times, and every time I read it, same feelings, and it's gonna be my #1 book. That was no surprise. It's sci-fi, it's sapphic, it's letter writing, it's got action in it, but it is mostly poetry, and I love that genre bending. I love everything about this book. Crownchasers, this is a book I read last year, and it's absolutely delightful. I loved this book. Did I love it more? It's definitely cream. Did I love it more than Gearbreakers? I loved it more than Gearbreakers. I don't know if I loved it more than Godslayers. I really liked Godslayers. Yeah, and the sequel, Thronebreakers, is going to go right alongside it because they felt exactly like the vibe didn't change. Like, they are exactly, it was such an even continuation. I didn't like one more than the other. They simply go together, and I think they're going to go right there. Yeah. My Lesbian Experience with Loneliness. This is cream. Easy. This is cream. But where does it go in the cream? It might go right there. It's autobiographical, which I think is an amazing thing for a manga to do. It tells the story of I think she's 27 and she's never had sex, and she goes to an escort agency, and she is a lesbian. She goes back a second time. She goes back twice, and I love that. But it's so vulnerable. It's such a tell-all, and I love it for that, especially in a manga format. Definitely cream, but I think it is going to stay in the back of the cream. The Mermaid, the Witch, and the Sea. I read this years and years ago. It's definitely YA. I remember it being fun. I remember the first half of it being really, really fun, and then it really losing me in the second half. So it's going to be perfectly fine. It may go in front of the Councillor. I really cannot remember the Councillor. I can't even remember the vibes. So yeah, The Mermaid, the Witch, and Sea in front of the Councillor. But yeah, right there. A Day of Fallen Night. That's definitely cream. Is it? Did it wreck me? I think it might have. I really, really liked A Day of Fallen Night. That is the prequel to Priory of the Orange Tree, Samantha Shannon. I liked it a good deal better than Priory. I think it's gonna go, whoa. Is it gonna go there? I think it might go there. Yep, I really, really liked A Day of Fallen Night. The guy she was interested in wasn't a guy at all. This would be the sapphic manga I would recommend to people. Where's it gonna go? It's definitely perfectly fine. Is it cream? It's cream. I think it's this kind of cream. And honestly, the second one, the sequel, I'm gonna put, yeah, right alongside it. Easy continuation. Didn't like one more than the other. They go together. Yeah, I feel good about that placement. They're cream. Boulder, Eva Balthazar. Was this last year or the year before? Absolutely, absolutely wrecked me. Such a good read. I think it may stay there though, behind behind She Who Became the Sun. It's very literary. The prose is what I love about it. Like, if I told you the plot, like, it wouldn't sound interesting, but the way that it is written is absolutely it's saving grace. I don't want to say saving grace, but it's definitely the best part about it. Yeah. Okay. Spring Fire. I read this book. I did a video on it. It's a mess of a video, but this is the first mainstream lesbian pulp novel. So it's very likely the first lesbian novel that most women got their hands on. Most anyone got their hands on. It's a mess though. It ends terribly. It's a ride. It's a ride of a book. It is a soap opera of a book. And I don't even think it's perfectly fine. I would not recommend this to most queer readers. I'm happy to have read it, again, for the historical aspect of it, but it was such a mess. It may live right there. I don't know if I'm gonna sneak it back on the shelf, but I definitely wouldn't recommend it. Our Wives Under the Sea. I've gotten people recommending this a lot to me as something they think I would like based off of other things I like. I actually read this during my first lesbian breakup, like right in the middle of it. And I think for that reason, it didn't hit me the way that I needed it to. It's definitely, I do feel strongly that if I were to read it again now, I would feel very differently about it. But based off of my first impression, which is very biased because of what I was going through, I'm going to put it in this list based off of my first impression. And that is, I mean, definitely imperfectly fine. I would like to think if I read it again, it would be cream. But if you have read this and you liked it, please tell me to reread it again. And I will probably reread it and like it a lot more than I did. Okay, Carmilla. Carmilla is the vampiric story that precedes Dracula, and it is Sapphic feeling. It has Sapphic vibes. I'm not sure I would tell you to read it, though. It was a little disappointing. It was a little underwhelming. Better than Spring Fire. I wouldn't sneak it back on the shelf. I'm proud to have read it, again, for the historical aspect more than anything. It had some cool vibe moments. It's gonna stay right there. Okay, Mammoth, Eva Baltazar. This is perfectly fine. It's in Eva Baltazar's triptych with Boulder. So it's Boulder, Mammoth, and Permafrost in this triptych. Permafrost was also perfectly fine. I liked Mammoth more than Permafrost. I think Mammoth is actually gonna go more like here. Permafrost, I could take it or leave it. It might stay back there. Yeah. Then I have If Not Winter, which is a collection of Sappho fragments. I kind of forgot that I put that in here. When I was making this list, I just threw it into the list. I forgot it was here, and I don't know how I feel about it being here. I feel like Sappho is unrateable. I feel like, they're fragments, and they vary so much from person to person, what you get out of them. I would like to have read more of her full, intact poetry. I feel very strongly that I cannot put this in this list. It's Sappho. I do remember the first time that I went through this book. I went through it in one sitting, and it very much moved me, and I'm very happy for that. I am not going to rate it. I'm simply, can't rate Sappho. Sorry. Next we have On a Sunbeam, which is a beautiful, very large graphic novel, but it is a graphic novel, so it's easy to go through. Pretty quick to go through, but it was very moving. It's very touching. It's cream. It's like this kind of cream. Right in the middle. I think the whole cast is queer characters. Very inclusive. Highsmith, a memoir of the 1950s. This is Mary Jane Meeker's kind of memoir about her relationship with Patricia Highsmith, and I greatly enjoyed this book, but it is nonfiction. I don't read a lot of nonfiction. Nonfiction doesn't hit me the same way, it doesn't feel as powerful of an impact on me for some reason. Oop. I'm gonna put it right there. Priory of the Orange Tree was perfectly fine. Like, it's not something that I wouldn't recommend to people. It's also definitely not cream. So it's gonna go, oh gosh. Once again, this feels like a case where I really liked the content, but I did not love the execution. I feel good about it right there. Perfectly fine. Yeah. I Love You So Much, It's Killing Us Both. This is going to be a tough one. It's something I would recommend to the right person. Again, I had storytelling issues with it. It felt like it dragged on and repeated itself a lot. But the vibes were there. It takes place around the indie punk scene. And there's lots of yearning. There's lots of very painful yearning, which I relate to. It was a very cathartic book. The way it's written is spellbinding too. But it just never quite hit me the way I wanted it to. Maybe like right there. Towards the back of Perfectly Fine. Even though I knew the end, Perfectly Fine is going to be the place to be, apparently. It's something I would recommend to people, but it was literally perfectly fine. It's very short. I read it in one sitting. It is set in the 50s, I think, in the 50s or 60s. The main character is a detective solving a mystery case that has a lot of witchcraft elements to it. So the vibes were a lot of fun. There's a Sapphic relationship that is kind of the main stakes through the whole thing, which is fun. But it was so short that it didn't leave a very lasting impact on me. I may put it right there. Among the Burning Flowers. This is Samantha Shannon's fairly new release in her, the Chaos series. It is a prequel to Priory. It takes place literally right before the events in Priory. I really liked this one. It's way shorter. And it was a little bit tragic. Just enough, just the right amount of tragic for me. So definitely Perfectly Fine. But I think it's cream. It's easily cream. I would put it, I'm gonna do it right there. It's the top of the cream. It didn't wreck me. It's not gonna go up here, but it's the top of the cream. It is my Ritz cracker and my creme de la creme a la Edgar. Cosmo Nights is another graphic novel. It's very short. I read it many years ago now, so I can't quite remember it. I feel bad even putting it on this list because I really don't know. It's definitely Perfectly Fine. I don't remember it rocking my world, though. It may sit at the back of Perfectly Fine. In the Dream House. Oh, for Pete's sake. In the Dream House is a memoir, a heartbreaking memoir. But if you haven't heard about this book, do yourself a favor and look it up, do some research, listen to people talking about it. I talk about it in my 2025 wrap-up video. It is masterful, it's spellbinding, it's heart-wrenching and difficult at times, but so worth it. And she really breaks the rules on memoir. If you haven't read this, I think, read trigger warnings, but I think it's so worth the read. Yeah, that definitely goes in the Wreck Me tier. Oh yeah. Oh no. This one's gonna get me in trouble, guys. Gideon, to me, I know a lot of people who will die on the hill of this book, and I love that for them. It's not cream for me. I know, I'm sorry. It's not cream for me. It was definitely Perfectly Fine. It's definitely up on the Perfectly Fine list. It may even be the top of the Perfectly Fine list. Was it cream? Maybe it was even cream, but really low cream. My initial feelings around the book are Perfectly Fine, but when I keep thinking about scenes that I liked, I really liked them. This is hard. I don't want to do this anymore. No, I think I was right. I'm gonna walk away. I'm not gonna think about it anymore. It's Perfectly Fine. Oh, Ironheart. Ironheart is gonna go right there with Crier's War. I like them both pretty much the same. It was a good sequel. And then lastly, we have The Seven Husbands. It's been a long time since I've read this. It's definitely Perfectly Fine. Is it cream? It's cream. It's there for me. It's low cream. I do remember when I read it, it really impacted me. But the lasting impact has diminished, obviously. I feel pretty good about that. So here is my finished tier list. I honestly had more books in Wreck Me than I expected to have. I expected 2, maybe 3, but I'm very pleased to have 5 up there. My heart feels fulfilled looking at that. My cream section It feels messy. Something feels off about it. I haven't put my finger on it yet. My perfectly fine section feels pretty accurate. My anti-recs are also very accurate. I don't think I would recommend those 3 books to most people. And then, yeah, we don't have to talk about that one. I'm sneaking that one back on the shelf and walking away. Golly, yeah, when you look at it and I say to myself, these are all of the Sapphic books that I have read, I'm so disappointed. I am not pleased. I am not well. I kept putting off making this video because there were books still on my TBR that I felt very much belonged in this video. But I kind of felt like I was always going to feel that way. So I'm breaking down and I'm making this damn video. I will make another one when I have read plenty more, because it's a lot of fun. It's fun to just sit here and reminisce on all of these wonderful things I've read, and that one. If there's anything that you're surprised is not on this list, scream it at me, please. I'd love to know your thoughts on my list, as long as they're nice thoughts. Don't come at me. Yeah, thanks for watching, thanks for being here, and I'll see you in the next one.